98.1. For more info, sponsored by Voodoo's Electrical Enterprises Limited. You've joined us for the Pledge-A-Thon, and now our Pledge-A-Thon 2024 is here. For the month of February, in celebration of FBN's 33rd anniversary this year, we invite you to partner with us as we continue the mandate of revival birthed by God through our late president and founder, Dr. Margaret Elcock, by pledging your finances towards our 3 revival initiatives for 2024: the return of praise on the promenade, the resurrection experience, and the launch of student prayer revival. To make your pledge, call 463-6912-717-0442 or 717-0443. You can also make a contribution directly to Family Focus Limited Republic Bank checking account 090-639-981-201. To pay via credit card online, visit familyfocusbroadcasting.com/contributions and select the credit card payment option. You can also make your contributions in person, cash or card, at our office weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. only at 105 Woodford Street, Newtown, Port of Spain. Help us make a difference in our communities with the gospel of Jesus Christ by pledging to Revival 2024 today.
All right, you're live on Isaac 98.1 FM. It's just about 4:45 sharp. Broadcasting from Woodford Street, Port of Spain. And we are also broadcasting live online. Check out our Facebook page. As we got our brother or friend, Jaron Nurse. He's passing through to spend some time with us as we get ready for Revival 2024. So if you're locked in, we encourage you to tune into Facebook now. Isaac the Promise. On Facebook, type in Isaac 98.1 FM and get ready for our Pledge-A-Thon all February long. It's Revival 2024. Well, we've got a series of events. We've got Praise on the Promenade, we've got Student Prayer, and we've got the Resurrection Experience. And we're encouraging you to partner with us as we continue the mandate of revival birthed by God through our late president and founder, Dr. Margaret Elcock, by pledging your finances towards our 3 revival initiatives for 2024. Gonna give you some details as it pertains to the account number and the credit card options. But we're gonna hear 1 or 2 songs from our brother Jaron, and then we come in. Call me Combs. Usually Jahzy.
Make me talk to them youths on the streets, yeah.
Heard another body drop today in Belmont.
Yeah.
Tell ya.
Pass me the microphone, just make me preach. Make me preach. Cause when me come from, you nah get no ease. And some of them a call me the ghetto priest. Cause me was born and grow and raised in the street. So this Jesus you don't know about heat. That's why I don't wanna go to hell. Yeah. Why every youth want to walk with a fire. Me used to live that life but now me retire. Since Jesus Christ take over. Take over. Welcome to the ghetto where them buy love zest. Them walk around now with them fake bulletproof vests. The thing they Teflonless, so when a gunman strike, he might open up them chests. And it's just one more casket, one more candle, one more funeral. Yeah, them buy them make the thing look normal. Yeah, one more casket, one more candle, one more funeral. Yeah, them buy them make the thing look normal. Tell them by them no watch no face. But every day we got to sing Amazing Grace. Mountain thing what them do to make them boss man happy. When out the road then get sticky and choppy. Well, tell mama buy more flowers. Cause them buy get mixed up with the numbers. And this thing not adding up. Because them young buy life on the minus. Because God shot at the new age virus. And street life suck them out like citrus. Boy. So how much more I go there? How much more we ever get?
It gets serious now.
Tell them by them no watch no face. Every day we got to sing Amazing Grace. Hey. Mount a thing what them do to make them boss man happy. When out the road then get sticky and choppy. Well, tell mama buy more flowers. Cause them buy get mixed up with the numbers. And this thing not adding up. Because them gun running us. Gunshot are the new age virus. And street life suck them out like citrus. Oh, hey. How much more I go there? How much more we a go bury? Cause the cars can get heavy since them gunman heart get empty. Oh Lord. How much more I go there? How much more we a go bury? Cause the cars can get heavy since them gunman heart get empty. My car I go drift on highway. Because me never see them enemy right there. Paint shop shit, nah. Them buy right off human, them right off car. Thank God some watch them thing there from afar. And in a them moving, so me no wanna star. And if them know what Jesus, me and them kappa. No star, so how much more I got there? How much more we are gonna bury? Cause the cars can get heavy.
That's the man, Jaron. My brother, welcome.
How much more? A blessed good evening to all. I greet you all in the wonderful name of Jesus. And I never apologize for that. No day, no time. Because that's what I stand for. Who have me standing. And that would never change. It's indeed a blessing to be here. Isaac 98.1, boy. The first gospel radio station to ever play a Jaron.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, boy.
How does it feel like always coming back? Releasing new music, singing, you come, you pass through so many times. Is it always like, a blessing?
Yeah, it's always a blessing because, every time I come here, I have a lot of history here. From as what I shared before, going to school, listening to the station, because my school driver, he was locked on, Yeah, and then...
What's his name? Remember his name?
Mr. Bertram coming over.
He's still with us?
Yeah, for sure. If it's not Isaac 98, it was Rashot, yeah. So that's why I thank God for that, where I always focus on building music with good content, and powerful messages.
So what was some songs like back then that you could remember?
One of the songs I always remember, boy, and that song, and that's when I learned the power of music, because sometimes it interfere with you without your permission, every morning, boy, God and God alone. That was like just before the anthem in the morning. And I was no innocent person in my school days, but something about that song and waking up to that song, and going to school and that kind of, that, as we will say nowadays, that medi, on that kind of spiritual surroundings and environment, it did something to me in school, boy.
Because I'm sure you see now these days, you see kids coming to school in like say a small van,
God,
small
poison,
and they with
poison,
it waking you up a kind of way.
Yeah.
And there's a kind of frequency, a kind of energy that coming with it.
Yeah.
How is that gonna, I just wonder like how they come into school and settle down with that.
Jahzy, I ain't lying, but this generation is break mad. Honestly, all driving coming here. I just look at youths, boy, and it's like the good thing seems to be the awkward and the abnormal thing lately. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, we spreading the good news and stuff like, it's like we kind of killing the vibe now, and that's how the devil designed it. It's like the devil I had a dream some months ago. It's like I was right by the beach where others do uncommon rides. Right. But it's like the beach was a pool, right? And they're deep. But my task was real simple. Like youths was just running and jumping in the water. But my task was just to hand them life jackets, right? Before they jump in the water. And a lot of the youths didn't want a life jacket, boy. All I was showing them, look people, this one drunk. Look, that one, he didn't take a life jacket. They're deep. Them youths don't want to hear. They want to try it for themselves. But that dream touched me all over, Jahzy, boy. The youths, them pushing me to the side and plunging in that deep water, and they can't swim. So and I got the vision of this modern society, but that's what the youths them don't want to hear goodness. They don't want God, and as harsh as its song is a reality.
And so let me ask you, there's some wild questions here. What encouragement you have for us here at Isaac 98.1 as we continue to seek to reach, a generation, and even because we have listeners across the span, across the board, young, elderly, middle age. How you think we could reach that generation.
Well,
What
I think,
encouragement you have for us then?
I think this encouragement will be based on also those people that support it and who would need to pledge today as well, because y'all are doing a good job, I was telling people, for instance, the good thing about gospel music is not limited to a time and it's not limited to a genre. So we now come out of the carnival season that had some big songs, some popular songs, but that was for 2024.
Yeah.
And I often tell you the producers, because I would have been on some soca rhythms before and stuff,
Right.
and I would always show them that my song would grow because it is not for a particular year.
Yeah, timeless.
The gospel is for every day.
If the song in the background, it dropped down in 2023, right? And it's still is
This
2024
one,
now.
I think this was 2024.
Ah.
Yeah, I think this was early January. I
Right.
think.
But it's gonna run.
Yeah.
It's gonna run.
Yeah, I dropped the teaser, I think, in 2023, latter part. But yeah,
Yeah, we was talking encouragement for 98 to reach the younger.
yeah,
generation.
continue doing what y'all doing. I think one of the biggest things as well is by the challenge the church is having is meeting that gap, bringing the generations together.
Right.
So we have
Bridging
the
the gap,
bridging the gap. We have the youths who they know this thing, and we are the elders who they don't know this, but our way is the right way. Is where to find the balance, because we both have something to offer for each other, but it's where we could really tie it together and really conquer the nation. You know what I mean? Yeah, as I look at my mom, sometimes the mommy might not understand. Boy, why you have a hole in your pants? A little distressed gene. She might not understand that, because back in the day that didn't make sense to us. But this, it's
And then I guess, I have shotgun kind of place that I don't want to touch too much, but I'll touch it. Because I experienced it even as an announcer / DJ and an artist. And you would experience it as well, even the background music that playing here. Some elders may have, a problem with. I know you probably wanted to touch that, but you don't want to touch it too much.
Yeah.
But as you talk, you brought it up, of course, beautifully. It's about finding that balance.
Yeah.
So they have to understand as well, or we have to try to understand that, the young people want to hear something that they could relate to as well, that is sound biblically.
Correct.
And full with potent.
So I tell them we change the method, but we don't have a change the message. The message will always be the gospel of Jesus. The gospel is the message, but we change.
I say have all different styles. Have new, young, modern songs that are soft. Then, if you want to say, all different.
And that's a good thing. Our next good thing about gospel music is not limited to a genre.
No.
So we have soca gospel, reggae gospel, rock gospel in some people. So it's based on your preference. In some people it will be based on their location. Like the Jamaicans love reggae gospel. That kind of way.
We have something called Praise on the Promenade coming up. Have you ever been to that?
I can't recall ever been.
Right.
It had that before.
Apparently it was there.
Well, the ones is Isaac, I always there, so probably I've been there.
Right, you've been there.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, what's your thoughts on that scene that, we just came out of that carnival season, etc. And 98 is going out on the promenade to win souls for Jesus, to spread it in the city. How you feel about that? And what encouragement do you have for the people to tell them, hey, come out and fight with us? Because it's free,
Well, that's a great thing there, right there. And I think after every, I want to choose my words wisely.
Choose it wisely.
But after every, because sometimes things could be messy in these streets. So that means disinfectant is always needed. So this is like the disinfectant for the place. How to put it? Again, it's free, so they don't have an excuse, and I think it's strategic as well. When I look at the time, that's actually the time I mixed up when I was on the phone with you. I looked at the time of it is a strategic moment. That is what we consider rush hour.
Right.
Again, it's free. So and the events I've been to on the promenade, you always get these people that will stand up and take a listen, because again, everybody.
You sang on the promenade already?
Yeah.
What was the vibe like?
Well, I love this thing there because you just get the. It's like God does be ministry for me real weird. It's really uncommon. So like it has certain things God has been showing me while I was singing.
Right.
You know? And it's like I always admire how people will be passing but the gospel just catch their attention. And then they'll stand there for a little while, you know, enjoy certain things, enjoy the ministers, enjoy the word, and then you know they're off. The reality of it is we got to reach people there that we may never reach in a church, you know, and I think that's a blessing.
And the whole team pumping, the whole Isaac squad, all the artists, everybody coming down. I think it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. It's going to be my first praise on the promenade. So we're pledging. And we're encouraging people to give. What do you say to people out there? Hey, boy, we have these events. It's going to cost. You know, people usually sew into Isaac. That's part of how we float because it's not like some conglomerate with this one and that business and that. You know, it's really a vision that was started by Dr. Margaret Elcock, and it's a Christian organization. Yeah.
So I would encourage those folks to continue to give. You know, I often share the testimony of not just Isaac being the first to ever play a Jaron new song, but to put me in people's ear. You know, put us, you know, in the maxis in people's home, and I consider that to be a blessing because they make ministry much easier. You know, even in my early stages, you go to a community and I was like, hey, I heard that song, as you sing that song. I hear that, I just listen to it 98 and I just call in and call Mickey and call this one and it's really the most is like the it's really a family oriented station. You know, and I thank God for that. Everything right here at Isaac. You know, so I encourage people to support because again, they've been a big blessing to me and all the other gospel ministers, in more ways than one. You know, I share even before, being able to be blessed by them through the music, going to school. That used to put me in a kind of zone, and that's when I realized the power of music.
Real quick as we shut it down, we say to the young Jaron nurses, 13, 14, 15 in secondary school uniform, they locked on to 98. They probably saying, Mommy, switch that. What you say to them?
Nah, your blessings right there. Switch that for what? You know, this is a good way to invest in yourself.
Wow.
You know, both pledging and spiritually as well. You know, because again, I continue to say that Isaac made a big blessing in my life and been a big blessing in my life. So come on, support. Go and give. I doesn't like, if it's one thing I love to give, boy. I really love to give, and I thank God for the teachings I get. I don't like to wring people hand and fight up, you know. I don't believe in that, Jahzy. So that's why when God bless us with the event, the giveaway, we doesn't make it no big play around. We just give it away. So I believe we should just give. Let's go and give. Go and give.
Excellent, man. That's the man, Jaron. Parting words. We are 5 o'clock newscast.
Just want to say thanks for having me. You know, Jesus is everything. More than all the giving as well, make sure and give your life to Jesus. Because you may be in a maxi right now, and there's the blessings at this radio station. You might be in a maxi. Some people might not even want to hear. But here we want to tell you, Jesus love you, and give your life to Jesus. You might be able to give a pledge, but give your life to Jesus.
We are to the 5 o'clock newscast. Keep it locked. Jaron is passing through the afternoon pump.
Isaac 98.1 FM. Listen to us at home, in your cars, on your way to work, or in the office. Tune in now and listen live.
Broadcasting live from 105 Woodford Street, Newtown, Port